What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Cleveland Cavaliers versus Chicago Bulls NBA matchup going down Saturday, November 8th, 2025. If you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do it. We got Week 11 college football, Week 10 NFL. We got the NBA, the NHL, and college hoops on Saturday. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout and get 15% off your purchase. We also have our Inner Circle VIP services. Now, these aren't for everyone. They are for people who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls. Those who are looking to take their betting to the next level and are looking for that one-on-one concierge-style service. Now, you can call or text the number on the screen. But just remember, this is our most expensive premium product, so just keep that in mind before reaching out. But if it's for you, it's an awesome product and one that I can assure you guys you're going to absolutely love. But let's get to this one between Cleveland and Chicago. And both these teams on the back-to-back as part of the NBA Cup on Friday, with the Bulls taking on the Bucks and the Cavaliers taking on the Wizards. And we're going to see how Cleveland fares, because if Cleveland blows out the Washington Wizards, they could end up resting some guys and being a bit of a better spot in terms of health on a back-to-back. But I still think that it's going to be tricky for both teams, a back-to-back spot with travel. But the Cleveland Cavaliers have been doing a good job of winning some games. I mean, prior to the game against Washington, they beat Philadelphia. They got the win. They didn't get the cover, depending on where you got the line. Some people actually did get the cover. If you were like me and got 10.5 with the Sixers, you were unlucky, and Cleveland got it there. But they did manage to get the Atlanta Hawks, and it's the Cavaliers team. And at times this season has still looked like the Cavaliers of last year that ran through a lot of teams. But they've also been in some close ones as well. They're just 2-6 against the spread this season, entering Friday's matchup against the Washington Wizards. And Chicago this season has been really, really strong as an underdog. 4-1 against the spread as an underdog this season, picking up a bunch of outright victories, over teams like the Orlando Magic, the Detroit Pistons, the Atlanta Hawks, the New York Knicks. Now, it's worth noting that the majority of those were at home, but I still think that the Chicago Bulls are a team that deserves a little bit more respect than what they're getting here. I can understand why Cleveland would be favored at home in this one, but like I said, on a back-to-back spot, the Cleveland Cavaliers were not elite on a back-to-back, going back to the start of last season. Like I said, this is a Chicago team that's been really, really strong in the underdog role. And when you look at the Chicago Bulls on no rest, there's just not that much of a separation between these two teams. They're very, very similar in terms of their numbers, on the second half of a back-to-back. So I'm gonna go with the Bulls plus the 9 points in this one. I think that if Cleveland wins, I could see it being a 6-7 point win for the please don't say 6-7 in the comments. I could see this being a 6 to 7 point win for the Chicago Bulls in this one. So give me the points with the Bulls, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.